What is going on, everybody? My name is Josh and I'm back with a brand new video. Now before I get into this video, if you guys enjoy NBA and basketball content, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, can we hit 100 likes on this video? That would be awesome. Don't forget to smash that like button, but let's get into it. As we all know, the Ball brothers are absolutely taking over the basketball world. From Lonzo Ball at UCLA to LaMelo Ball dropping 92 points at Chino Hills High, these three brothers have just been killing it. They've really taken social media by storm. I mean, any video with the words Lonzo Ball in it on Instagram or YouTube are going to get a lot of views. I mean, when LaMelo Ball dropped 92, he was featured on ESPN, he was featured on SportsCenter, he was featured on ABC, he was featured on NBC, he was featured on CNN. All of these big news sources were featuring a 15-year-old kid from Chino Hills, California. These kids have kind of jumped onto the scene, and there are obviously some things that you guys may not know about the Ball brothers. Now for me, I actually have a lot of family in Chino Hills. That's where most of my family lives, and I've known about the Ball brothers for about 2 years now. So I knew about Lonzo Ball back before he even played in his senior year of high school, and so I learned a few things about the Ball brothers over the past few years. So today I will be telling you guys 5 things you need to know about the Ball brothers. Number 5, the Ball brothers combined to win a state title last season. The 2015-2016 high school season was the only one in which all three would get to be teammates, with LaMelo being a freshman, LiAngelo being a junior, and Lonzo being a senior. They made the most of it too, winning all 35 of their games and the CIF Open Division state title. Chino Hills defeated their opponents in the finals to win the title, with LiAngelo Ball scoring a team best 17 points. Lonzo added 15, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists to go along with 5 steals, and LaMelo Ball finished with 14 points. Chino Hills plays a very fast-paced style of basketball, complete with full-court pressing and little time wasted before the next shot attempt. Many opponents struggled to keep up with Chino Hills, and their 70 points in the state championship represented the second fewest points the Huskies scored in a game. But that's how the boys' father LeVar raised them to play, fast. And thus far, the up-tempo style has worked out well, and it's made Chino Hills a spectacle to watch. Number 4, LiAngelo Ball committed to UCLA in April of 2015. LiAngelo Ball, a 6'6" shooting guard, was the second of the 3 Ball brothers to commit to playing for Steve Alford in a move that did not come to a surprise as anyone. LiAngelo Ball, a 6'6" shooting guard, was the second of the 3 Ball brothers to commit to UCLA. Rated a 3-star guard at the time, LiAngelo has risen up the recruiting rankings and is currently ranked the 19th best prospect in the state of California. LiAngelo may not be as highly acclaimed as Lonzo or even LaMelo is right now, but his build and ability to score both inside and outside make him a quality pickup for UCLA moving forward. LiAngelo is one of 5 commitments UCLA has in the class of 2017 at the moment, with point guard Jalen Hands, small forward Chris Wilkes, power forward Cody Riley, and Jalen Hill. 24/7 Sports ranks UCLA's 2017 class as the second best in the country, but according to popular opinion, LiAngelo Ball might be the worst skill-wise out of the 3. I mean, Lonzo Ball is a 6'6", 6'7" point guard, taking over UCLA. You know, that man could be a triple-double machine. LaMelo Ball, obviously a great scorer, dropped 92 points. But I feel like LiAngelo Ball is just disrespected by the media and most of the fans. Number 3, LaMelo committed to UCLA less than 5 months after LiAngelo. UCLA made it 3 for 3 with regards to recruiting the Ball family in July of 2015, with LaMelo making his decision to follow in the footsteps of his 2 older brothers, Lonzo and LiAngelo. At the time of his commitment, LaMelo was just 13 years old and hadn't even played a high school game of basketball. He won't graduate from high school until 2019, so UCLA fans will have more than 2 years to wait for LaMelo to arrive on campus. LaMelo Ball and the Ball brothers were so good that LaMelo got the opportunity to sign with UCLA, one of the best basketball programs of all time, a school that's created some of the greatest prospects like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Bill Walton, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Love, and a bunch more. LaMelo Ball hadn't even played a game of high school basketball, and he gets signed to one of the greatest programs of all time. It's just absolutely insane. I mean, at the time he signed with UCLA, LaMelo Ball was only about 5'7". Now right now he's about 6'2" or 6'3", right around there, and he's obviously still growing. Now he's a point guard who already has good size for that position. I mean, he's 6'3". That's bigger than some point guards in the league right now. And the scary part about LaMelo is that he's still growing. He might end up being 6'6", 6'7", who knows? So LaMelo Ball coming up, he's going to be scary. Number 2, Chino Hill's 60-game win streak. Chino Hills had a 60-game win streak all the way up until they played Oak Hill at the Nike Extravaganza. Oak Hill did some things that no team has been able to accomplish in the last 2 seasons because they found a way to topple the Huskies. Now, if you don't know about Oak Hill is kind of like an NBA factory, if that makes sense. Pretty much, it's a school that a bunch of the top prospects on the East Coast go to, with some of the best coaches and best staff in all of America. Many of these players make it to the college level and also to the NBA. Some stars that came out of Oak Hill include Carmelo Anthony, Josh Smith, Rajon Rondo, just to name a few. But during the Oak Hill Chino Hills game, it was Iowa State bound Lindell Wigington leading the charge that resulted in a 96-91 victory in front of a crowd of over 3,300 people, a sold-out crowd. Wigington finished with 35 points and made clutch shot after clutch shot after clutch shot in the 4th quarter. Oak Hill fell behind 16-4 in the 1st quarter and was down by 10 points at halftime. But Oak Hill was able to wear down Chino Hills, something very, very, very few teams have done because, as I mentioned earlier, Chino Hills plays very fast-paced. LaMelo Ball scored 36 points for Chino Hills. LiAngelo re-injured a sore ankle in the 2nd half, and that seemed to hurt his effectiveness. He had 23 points on 8 of 35 shooting. Chino Hills was down 6 points with under 30 seconds left. LaMelo made a 3 to cut the lead 2-3, 94-91. Then Chino Hills forced a turnover and had the ball under its basket with only 9.9 seconds left. But LiAngelo failed to connect on a 3-point attempt after the inbound pass, and that would end up costing them the ball game. Oak Hill out-rebounded the Huskies 52-47, and Chino Hills lost their first game in about 2 years. They went 35-0 last season, and the 60-game win streak was 6 short of tying the California state record held by Compton. But there's no reason to be sad because this Chino Hills High School record is the 3rd longest winning streak in state history. Number 1. It's unlikely that LiAngelo and LaMelo will play together in college. Lonzo Ball being a one-and-done prospect comes as no surprise. As he entered college as a projected lottery pick, he has lived up to the expectations. I mean, some people have Lonzo Ball going as high as number 2 in the 2017 NBA draft. And assuming everything is the same for his 2 younger brothers, LiAngelo and LaMelo, it seems like they might be one-and-dones as well. On Wednesday, LeVar Ball told the media that all 3 of his sons will only play 1 season of college basketball before moving on to the professional ranks. With neither LiAngelo nor LaMelo being projected to be one-and-done prospects by recruiting gurus, that may appear to be a stretch to some. But after seeing how Lonzo's been playing in college and how the 2 younger brothers are playing in high school, the 3 of them all being one-and-dones really isn't too big of a surprise, and that's why it's very unlikely that LiAngelo and LaMelo will ever play together in college. So that is going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys learned something new about the Ball brothers. Obviously, we are going to hear these names, Lonzo, LiAngelo, and LaMelo, for years to come. I mean, LaMelo's only a sophomore. He still has 2 more years in high school. So it's going to be crazy to see where all 3 of these brothers end up, how their careers progress. But that is going to do it for me. If you guys enjoy these type of videos, be sure to hit that subscribe button if you are new. If you guys enjoy NBA and basketball content, leave a like if you enjoyed. But that's it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm out. Peace.